What it is, focus your homeboy first. Back again with another episode of the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Glad to be here with y'all for episode 230 of Put It On Something. Okay. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and put everybody you know on it. You feel me? We're closing in on 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I appreciate everybody who's already subscribed, but we got to go on and get that thing on up to 10,000. So please hit that subscribe button and tell your partners to do the same. You feel me? Also, shout out to our sponsor, the King McNeil Collection. That's the King McNeil Collection. Y'all need to fuck with them for all of your Divine Nine fraternity and sorority needs. They are the best in the business. My little boo thing wears their shit. Shout out to my little boo thing, my AK. You know what I'm talking about? I will be getting some for her from the King McNeil Collection very soon here. And y'all see, I am rocking something from the King McNeil Collection myself right now. They also make shit outside of the Divine Nine gear, you know what I'm talking about. So go ahead and go to kingmcneil.com or download the app. All I ask is tell them first sent you. Last week I had the privilege of interviewing someone I call an evil genius, okay? And that is Coach Torenzo Quinn of Jackson State University. You feel me? Shout out to Coach Quinn. So happy that I had an opportunity to interview him. Shout out to all the real ones who have viewed that interview. You feel me? You know, it was a pleasure. But I got something else for y'all this week. I got something else. I told y'all he was an evil genius when it came to that football. I told you. The man's mind is different. It's different. Well, today I'm going to show you the proof. I'm going to show you some of the proof. You should have seen the proof on the field. You feel me? But now you're going to get a chance to hear from him some of what he shares with the guys at Jackson State University. Okay. Some very exclusive content that I have for you. Okay. But before I share that with you, let me tell you how you can hit a lick with a $100 gift card, a free $100 gift card from Windows USA. Y'all, I got a free $100 gift card to Walmart from Windows USA. And here's how you can do the same thing. Someone referred me to Windows USA, okay? They contacted me and they told me that they would give me a free $100 gift card to Walmart if I allowed them to come to my crib and simply do a presentation. So I did. And this is what I got. Now, I did end up buying the windows, you feel me? But you don't have to. You'll still get the free $100 gift card to Walmart just by allowing them to do the presentation. Now, since I did purchase some windows, that allowed me to become a part of their referral program. And this is how that works. You submit your name, phone number, and address to me via one of my social media accounts. You will see it on the ticker down there and in the description of the video. I will relay that information to them. They will give y'all a call. They will set up the appointment with you. You let them come in and do their presentation. And there you go. You'll get this free $100 gift card to Walmart, and they'll pay me $100. So not only do you get a chance to get a free $100 gift card to Walmart, you also get a chance to help your homeboy first out by getting me $100 too. Now, I have nothing to do with the sale of the windows, all right? So there's no pressure to buy the windows. If you just let them do the presentation, you'll get that free $100 gift card to Walmart, and I'll get that $100 that I told you about. Now, that's a lick y'all don't want to miss out on. So go ahead and hit me up today with your name, address, phone number. I'll get it over to them. Y'all set up y'all appointment. Let them do the presentation, and let's get this money. All right, y'all. So here we go. This is actually a presentation that Coach Quinn did at a recent coaching clinic. You feel me? And I'm telling you right now, those coaches left out of there with some damn gems. If they listen to Coach, they left up out of there better coaches. Okay? So listen to Coach. He's gonna be breaking down some of his defensive philosophies, particularly ways to manipulate the offensive line and get to the quarterback. You know what I'm talking about? Every defense want to get to that quarterback. You feel me? But also he talks about cultural things, from a program standpoint. You feel me? From a defensive leader standpoint, what I'm talking about? The defensive coordinator is the leader of the defense. You feel me? He's making those calls. But it's deeper than just the calls he's making on game day. It's a full-fledged culture that he has those young men at Jackson State University bought into. Okay, so without further ado, go ahead and witness the genius of Coach Torenzo Quinn.
How y'all doing? Good, man. I can remember the time sitting in these seats 10 years ago. Time passed me. 10 years ago, sitting in this same section right here, and I can remember talking about wanting knowledge. Who gonna give me knowledge? And a lot of time I came and I pulled the pad out, and I really didn't get much. You're gonna get it all today. I can promise you that. You're gonna get it all today. All right, so a little bit something about myself. Once again, for the ones that don't know me, I'm Torenzo Quinn, born and raised in Ruleville, Mississippi, played at the University of Memphis, been on both sides of the ball. I've been an offensive coordinator for 4 total years, and believe it or not, last year was my first time back on the defensive side of the ball as a defensive coordinator. All right, so let's get into it. Got a long presentation for you. We're gonna talk about how to get sacks, getting O-linemen in certain calls. We're gonna talk about the philosophy that made us champion this year. So getting into it, just some numbers from this year, man. I couldn't do it without this great staff. I got a couple of them in here with me. I got Coach Mario McGunner, the corner coach. I got Coach Javancy Jones. They both on the defense side. I got a Coach Justin Sanders, the linebacker coach. So I couldn't do it without them guys. But last year we were number 7 in FCS football in scoring defense. All right, that's 17 points a game. And believe it or not, this is so far from the standard. Just so far from the standard. We're number 4 in total defense at 273. Number 9 in passing yard allowed. Number 14 in rushing defense. Number 8 in third down defense. Number 2 in pass efficiency. Number 18 in team sacks. Number 17 in TFL. All right. This is not the standard though, fellas. All right, so much more in the tank. All right, but I couldn't do it without them guys, and I think it's a great start. All right, get into some defensive philosophy. This slide, these first 3 slides, the exact slides that I go over in the unit meeting, day 1 when the kids get back. And so we're gonna talk about day 1 philosophy. We wanna be the number 1 defense in the SWAC and number 1 defense in the country in LCS football. That's the standard. Nothing else will be accepted. All right, pass defense objective. We wanna make sure we prevent points, score points, create turnovers, or limit the explosive. We talking about runs less than 3 yards a carry, and we talk about protecting the vertical football. We want to force the offense to be methodical and march down the field. All right, and not too many of them that can do it. All right, our plan to getting it done is the acronym STRIKE. The S stands for situation experts. All right, we must know the down and distance. We must know the tendencies in the red zone. We must know the tendency on 3rd and short, what we're getting. Smart football players, be aware of the down and distance. I can tell you this, you cut the film on, and it's 3rd and 5, and we give up hitch and go, we got issues. We got issues, all right, because day 1, we're gonna talk about being a situation expert. All right, 2, being technique sound. You gotta be technique sound. Fundamentals win football games, all right? Let's not complicate the game of football. Fundamentals win football games. When the scheme fails, technique gonna make you right. All right, relentless effort, non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. All right, and we're gonna talk about that later. Impact plays, we talking about TFLs, the sacks that you saw. We talk about affecting the quarterback, moving him off his spot, the skies that forcing him to throw turnovers. All right, any form of impact that we can make on the play. Kill the ball, that's what the K stands for, kill the ball. This all turnover. We punching at the ball. It's a standard practice when we talk about the practice structure and the practice demands that we have on the student athletes. Elite Elite communication, that's what the E stand for. Pre-snap, post-snap, sideline, locker room, we always and forever talking. What did we get on 1st and 10? What did we get on 3rd and short? What did we get on 3rd and long? Hey, what was that concept in the red zone on 1st and 10? All right, it's always a constant communication on and off the football field. Next, defensive standard. Just as simple. Do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, and how it's supposed to get done. All right, you won't have no problems out of Coach Quinn if you can do that. All right, 2, become brothers. Become brothers. Become a family. We talking about 14, 15 game stretch. All right, we got to know the man to your left, the man to your right got your best interest in heart. You got to know he trained and he prepared the same way you prepared. All right, and they're going to build the trust. And last but not least, becoming the leaders on and off the football field. That's the JSU standard. All right, getting into it, JSU identity. I want to be savage. Want to be a defense that hunt. Want to be a defense that hunt. It's sound scheme. And I'm not just talking about X and O. I don't believe in bad plays, good plays. We run the same plays they run there, Georgia and Florida. Who can execute? Who can execute? That's what it comes down to when we say a sound scheme. It's the guys in the right spot. Do you supposed to spill 10 out of 10 times when he's supposed to spill the ball? 5 out of 10 ain't good enough, 9 out of 10 ain't good enough. All right. Being aggressive. I think this more, not only the players, but this is more of me as a defensive coordinator. I see a lot of time everybody want to talk about attack mode, being aggressive, but then you drop 8 every snap. All right, the play call got to match the identity that you're trying to put into these young men. All right, and I'm going to be aggressive. Here's going to be some first play of the game, we might be coming. So I'm going to be aggressive, so I'll need them to stay in aggressive mode. All right, the V, being violent, another non-negotiable. All right, strike blockers. The way we get off blocks, the way we strike ball carriers, all right, it's going to be in a violent manner. All right, A, affect the quarterback in many different ways, from disguising to moving him off his landmark. We want to affect the quarterback. The G, being gritty, fighting through adversity. When things get tough, who are you? Do you point fingers when you're not starting anymore? Is it somebody else's fault? All right, being greedy, fighting through the hard times. And E, we're going back to effort. You're going to hear that throughout. Effort. I coach effort, y'all. I hear a lot of coaches say we shouldn't be coaching effort. We probably shouldn't, but I coach it. All right, it's a standard. All right, getting into it. Getting into the good stuff. I think a lot of people talk about the identity, but we got to understand the identity is not what you put in paper, not what you put on paper, not what you put in black and white. Your identity is what shows up on film. Your identity is what others think about you when they cut their tape on. All right, so to make sure that the identities we just talked about shows up on Saturday night, we're going to kind of talk about ways that we have to make sure they show up. We call it identity check. All right, so the first thing first, practice structure. All right, your practice structure got to make sure that you hit everything that you want to hit when you talk about your identity. We talked about effort. First thing we do every day defensively, pursuit drill. Every single day. I don't want to substitute that period for nothing. We're going to get to the ball, we're going to get to the ball, we're going to get to the ball. All right, that's the standard. 2, we have what we call Bloody Tuesday. I know I see a couple of y'all that have been to my practice, Pope. We call it Bloody Tuesday. I can tell you this, when they come out them rocks, they start to buckle they stuff up on Tuesday. All right, 'cause we ride around, we get it on Tuesday. We have a circuit during the Bloody Tuesday today, but it's all physicality. It's all hit, drive. It's a mindset change. All right, we're going to change your mentality. All right, and no soft football player playing for Coach Quinn. He might come soft. I can guarantee you he's not going to leave soft. All right, so there's some ways that we kind of police the practice structure. We make sure our identity shows up on Saturday. All right, grading system we'll talk about, and championship reminder. All right, championship reminder. Another day one. This is all slide day one that the kids see. All right, when we talk about the practice structure, every snap is graded. Every single snap that you ever play at Jackson State is graded. You got 4 years, all 4 years, every snap you ever took is always going to be graded on the defense side of football. All right, so what we get into to make sure that our identity shows up every single day is this production sheet and the championship reminder. All right, it's a reward system. But it's also, when you ain't doing it right, it's to remind you what it's going to take to win the championship. All right, so you see, on the production side is all points, 1 point. I know y'all can read it. We got sacks, so on, so on. But when you get to the missed tackle, it's a negative 1 point. When you get to the sin, you see it in black. If you being soft and you ain't running to the football, we got issues. All right, we got issues. That's a sin. It's a -2 off your production point. All right, so championship reminders every day. Every snap is graded. All right, now we get into this. When your total, when we tallied up everything, technique, every technique issue you have, 15 body weight squats. I need it done before you leave the field. Before you leave the meeting room. Give up touchdown, 50-yard bear crawl. All right, MA is what we call pride time push-up. So really 3 small push-ups for every letter. Sin, y'all see it get real, we ain't gonna loaf now. 100-yard suicide is 5 back, 10 back, 15 back, 20. All right, we're gonna get it done. Missed tackles, 15 yards on the one-man sled. All right, team ball search. This goes back to the identity of punching at the football, creating turnovers. All right, 10 up downs. All right, and how we measure this, when we look on film and you had an opportunity to punch at the ball and you did not, that's where this come in at. Every point that we give up on game day is 1 up down. You give up 40 points, the first thing we're gonna do on Sunday is 40 up downs. All right, and when that ain't getting it done, Coach Jones will tell you, we're time 2 and time 3. But I'm gonna get my point across. We ain't giving up points. All right, so not only are we talking about our identity, but we have it in writing, in black and white, how we plan on getting this done. All right, and that was a testament to the last year's statistic in winning the national championship, because we made sure every single day the identity came across to the young men. All right, we posed our identity and pulled into the young men. All right, MA board. I got one for example. This looked like it's early day because of the reps, so it looked like it may be a day 2 rep. A day 2 or day 3 MA board. I blacked out all the names, but you see all the DBs first, then they got linebacker, then they have D linemen. So what happens, every unit, I'm gonna start off, I wanna go down here, see who missed. Got 2 MAs today, 2 MAs. All right, now where your 2 MAs came in at? If it's the same thing, then I'm looking at the coach. Hey, we gotta get that correct, he don't understand it. All right, moving on, this is the total MAs. So all the MAs, since if it's a spring, every snap, every MA you had, it shows right here. So now overall, no matter how many days pass, I can come here and be like, I got one highlight, here go one right here. 75 total plays, 2 production points, no MAs. I know right now this kid know what's going on. No MAs with 75 plays, he know what's going on in the system. Now we got to figure out how can we make him more productive. All right, how can we make him more productive? All right, so this, like I said, some day 1 stuff that we get into. I ain't know my mouth gonna be dry, y'all. I told him to get it to you. All right, moving on to some protection. You don't beat myself now. Hey, moving on to protection. I think the first thing to protection, we got to understand protection. Spending time on the offense side of the ball. I'm gonna start with the basic. All right, I'm gonna start with the basic. I'm gonna start with six-man protection. We talking about the man slide protection. All right, so basically getting to the protection, 6 guys in protection. All right, 5 O-linemen and the running back, 6 guys in protection. All right, one side is gonna be the slide side, which we'll talk about, pretty much the zone side, A, B, C gaps, or matching the guys in the A, B, C gaps. And the other side is the man side. The good thing about the man side, the running back fits into the man side. All right, when you think about all that and you put all that together, some of the weakness, if you overload the man side, you can isolate the running back or the O tackle in pass pro. All right, disguise and pressure can force bad communication. We move every snap. All right, because we want to force them to talk. Is it a barrel front? Is it a mint front? Is it odd? Is it 4 down? We get in every front and on the man. All right, and attack the running back. This whole presentation gonna be about attacking the running back in the pass pro, forcing him to be great in pass pro. All right, so 60-man protection, kind of grab one of my old slides. We talked about the O-lineman responsible for the 4 down linemen and the backside linebacker. Simple, 6-1 for us was the man side was to the left, 60 was the man side to the right. So you see this diagram from the center, guard, and tackle. If this is zone side, A, B, C gap. All right, it's almost like basketball match. All right, so you're responsible for the guys after all the movement that's coming in A, B, and C gap. So in this picture right here, in this over front, the tackle responsible for the end, the guard responsible for the nearest D tackle. All right, and you have the center gonna stay low with help, but he's still tied to this A gap. Everybody with me? All right, the man side, you have the guard responsible for the near D tackle. Don't matter if he's a 2-eye, don't matter if he's a shade, don't matter if he's a 3 technique. All right, he have man on him, and the tackle have man on D end. All right, the unique thing about this is the running back is tied to this side, and his first read is the linebacker, the wheel in this picture. Over this B gap, all right? Everybody got unique rules. He'll go coast to coast is where you see all these numbers from. He'll check 1, 2, then he'll go coast to coast, sideline, sideline. So he'll go here to way it over here, all right, in the pass pro. All right, with that being said, my plan of attack is blitz the back. All right, there's many ways you can skin this cat. One, we're gonna dictate the big on big call, using bare front. We're gonna use overload fronts to force the one-on-ones and force them to full slide. We're gonna use the skies to give false overload and bring it from the other side, and we'll talk about all of this. All right, so looking at this picture, 6-man protection, here's the zone side. So the center got A gap, he got B gap, he got C gap. All right, when you look here, this guard got man on the near D tackle, this tackle got man on the D end. This running back is responsible for this linebacker. All right, with that being said, our first plan to attack the running back in protection is a call that we have named Nut Mouse. All right, and this is all about protection, so make sure you take a picture of it, we're gonna move fast. All right, it's all about Nut Mouse. So basically what's going on in this picture, we have a movement with the D tackle. With both D tackles, we got a movement. They going A, he's gonna read the face of the center to pop another if the center come to him. All right, the nose popping out to the B gap, and he got caught. That means contain on pass. All right, the linebacker that's over the back is blitzing the back. All right, we want that one-on-one with the running back 10 out of 10 times. He's blitzing the back. When you see the little dotted arrow right here, if he get one-on-one at the back, we want him to go inside the running back. Very important. Go inside the running back. The stinger right here, most people will, all right, he have the running back man on inserts, all right, and any action on his side. Aggressive add-on if the running back block. It should look like a blitz. Should look like a blitz. Now, here's where the mouse come in at. It's really both edges. All right, you see right here, the D end to the running back has rush peel. So he's gonna rush. If he get a swing of 3 right here, he's gonna peel off. All right, that's why he don't have to take him unless it's insert or over this side, because he got a rush peel in here. All right, he get a swing, he's still going to aggressive add on to the pressure and replace this D end. Away from it, we got a low hole D end. He's responsible for the slant, crosser, and then he's going to put his eye back on the back. All right, something simple. So now we want to kind of get into it. I don't know if this is going to let me play it, Mario. Let's see. I think I got to do it by my hand. All right, so right here, exactly what we want. We got pressure right now, 3 yards in the backfield. Right now, all right, by attacking the man side, forcing this running back to stay in and block. All right, he get one-on-one, he's told to go inside of it. Very, very important. The second linebacker that's on the opposite side, have him, if he insert and run a route, or he come on this side. The moment it looks like he about to block, we're aggressive adding up. It should look like a blitz. All right, it should look like a blitz. Right here, we talked about our rush peel. If it don't swing outside of him, he's gonna let it go. He's gonna look at it as an insert. Everybody with me now? All right, so basically what's going on, here's the end away, going low hole. Love it, love it, love it. This give us some security on screen games, quick game, take the first read away from the quarterback a lot. We try to stay in a 2 high shell to disguise the 1 high a lot. All right, so as you see, we may be coming from top down on a drag, but he always cloud that window by dropping.
Coach Quinn, does Stinger have the running back on the middle screen?
Him? Yes. Yes. All right, so this is a perfect picture where I want to kind of pause. You can see no. One aggressive add up. You can see the initial steps. You can see the initial steps of the O-line. He's stepping to protect his A gap. He's stepping to protect his B gap. He's stepping to protect his C gap. Now, he see the A gap guy being removed to the B gap. His eyes now going to this linebacker. All right. But what happened when he's going here, they trying to pass this off. But what happened by us going inside of him, he got to go a little bit longer to get this guy. All right. So I'm going to pause it a little bit. He trying to get there. All right. But he can't athletically. All right. He's trying to feel the bump and come back. It's too late. All right. So we won because we got one-on-one at the back. Anytime we get one-on-one at the back, for me, it's a win. No matter if I'm sitting 4, 5, I get one-on-one at the back. It's a win for me. Our job as a linebacker is to win our one-on-ones. All right, same picture. Man side here. Guard got the nearest D tackle. He got the D end. He responsible for him. A gap, B gap, C gap. Same exact play. Crazy, same exact team too. We want to get him off his landmark. We want to affect the quarterback. Day one identity. Affect the quarterback. Go inside of him, get him to move, and here come another one.
Coach Quinn.
Yes, sir.
On this play with zone action, you teach him like a smoke chase blitz with your back that's flowing across. The guy that goes inside is he chase, and the stinger is he can scrape across and get quarterback.
One more time. You went all over the word for me.
On zone action, you teach him like a smoke chase blitz with your stinger and your mic. The mic chase.
No, I do not. I'm glad you said that. First thing first, anytime we install them, every install comes with a philosophy. Every install comes with a down distance philosophy. This is a normal down call. This is a third and long call. This is a red zone call. So they'll know exactly what we're, not saying we can't get a run, all right, get it on the turf. We still gap sound. All right, at the end of the day, we still gap sound if they run the ball, but it's a third and long call. All right, but to answer your question, we boxing on both edges. The linebacker that's blitzing B gap is a box guy, because if it's run, he shouldn't be on the running back. All right, so did I answer your question? All right, here we go. The second thing I want to leave you, we talk about some protection adjustment. The ball, big on big, we dictate it. 90% of the time we dictate it. Either it's going to be that or it's going to be full slide. All right, we dictate when we get into the bare fronts. Bare front, just 5 down linemen, 2 in the B's, 2 5 techniques and a 0, however you want to build it. All right, so talking about it a little bit, each O lineman is assigned a Pacific defender. All of us man blocking, the running back responsible for the linebacker or the extra rusher, regardless of where he at. He responsible for the 6th man. All right, the weakness, just like every coverage in man. Don't matter if you're playing basketball, you see man, it's pick and roll. It's football, it's pick and rub. It's the same thing when you think about O lineman and man protection. It's man. Twist game, stunt game, all right, force them to bump all them combos off. All right, and so the most important thing, the running back is often the weak link in pass pro. So guess what I'm gonna do again in bare front? Attack the running back. All right, so here we go. Here's a picture of a bare front. O-linemen, they want to do a great job of keeping big guys on big guys. So it's all big on big. Tackle got the 5 technique here. This tackle got the 3 technique. Center got the nose. The guard got this this 3 technique and the tackle have the 5 technique. Well, guess who's responsible for this running back? I mean, this linebacker, it's the running back. All right, so the next call we're gonna get in, and you see it say series, so we got a whole list of these same plays, how to attack certain front. All right, but one I'm gonna leave you with today is what we call still a go 10 rack. All right, move fast, all little 10 free on the back end now. I said 10 free, all little man free on the back end. All right, so counting on the box. So basically you see both B-gap guys, they're doing the exact same thing. They're gonna stay in B-gap versus run. Versus pass, they're gonna do what we call cop, contain on pass. However that may look, it could be through the B-gap. If we get a high set by the tackle, we get a low set, and he's staying low, we're gonna pop outside of him. All right, but they're gonna be contained on pass. This is a 3rd and long call. All right, we're gonna get a nose of Liz rip. So we're gonna send them left or right, and we always wanna attack the back right now, so we're gonna send them away from the running back. All right, so it should be a rip, rip, rip. Now, the rat, just like the mouse, talking to both the ends. Here's the difference. The one away from the back still have low hold. That don't change. But the one to the back, have them on the, have a man-to-man. If he block, he's gonna add up on the green dog. That's the difference. All right. Here we go. Perfect. Right on the toes of the quarterback. He just getting the football. Right on the toes of the quarterback. That's dangerous. We're gonna hit your quarterback too. We're gonna hit your quarterback every single snap. All right? Go hit your quarterback. All right, but right now, for me, when I cut on film, like that's a win. We gotta win our one-on-one. All right? We're on the toes of the quarterback right now. All right, he off his landmark. He trying to throw the ball going sideways. All right, so when you go back and you look at it, we won there. But I want to talk about the edges. So away from the back, we still got the low hold. Like I love it when you send pressure, you send a lot of it like we send it. Everybody want to go screen, screen, screen. And we smell a rat on most of them with this low hold guy. Also on this one, you have a green dog, so you got somebody that's finna also add up on the running back. All right, so most of the time we get in the screen game, he sniff it out as well. All right, so we got our low hold here. We got green dog here. We got on the toes of the quarterback right now, one-on-one with the linebacker. And you notice there's just one play. We end up sending 5, but you can also drop him in coverage, and you sending 4, and you got pressure right now. Sending 4. All right. I just kind of like that one better with the man free. Oh yeah, we're gonna hit the quarterback. Here we go. Still in the 5-0 big on big. All right, starting in 11 personnel picture, running back motion out. I'm smiling at this point because the guy that's responsible for this guy is no longer in the box. All right, so we still got big on big. This tackle responsible for the end. He responsible for the 3 technique. He responsible for the nose, and so on, so on. Yes, sir. Depending on the coverage behind it. The one you're seeing right now is all man free. If it go empty, then it's 0 coverage. All right, there you go. On the quarterback toes right now. He's just getting the ball. He ain't got time to look at no progression, none of that. He got to try to find a hot. All right, so we on the toes of the quarterback right now. This is a unique rule that we have in empty, where he stays on the rush. Say that again? Yeah, I want it out. I want it up. And depending on the calls, like I said, we got a whole series of them. Some of them we'll get 2 low holes, some of them we'll get 1, some of them won't have none. So depending on the check. All right, so the next slide, winning with overload pressure. All right, overload pressure. 1, we're creating a problem. First problem we're creating, we're gonna put pressure on the protection, and we finna isolate an O tackle or a running back in protection. We start to talk about overload, we started talking about 4 to the side. All right, from the center on over, 4 guys to the side, and we finna talk about the problems that we create. All right, with creating that problem, we got to understand that the offensive answer in first option gonna be full slide. So we finna force the issue to get them in what we want them to be in at this point. All right, and the JSU first answer is gonna be disguised overload to one side and then bring it to the other. from the other. All right, so getting into it, the yellow marks. All right, it's 4 guys to the side right here. All right, we got 4 here, we got a linebacker, and we got another linebacker. So when you look at this picture, looking at the yellow, we have the center, guard, and tackle. Let's talk about just the base way. The center, one-on-one on the nose, the guard one-on-one with this 4 out here, the tackle one-on-one here. Well, guess what? If anybody gonna pick them up, it gotta be a running back. So now we back one-on-one with the running back right now. If it's not the perfect call for the offense and he over here and he in pass pro, something gotta happen fast. All right, so that's the first thing, something gotta happen fast. The second way that you can protect the overload from an offensive standpoint, you're looking at the red. All right, then the 3 leftover guys, so you're looking at the yellow. Most teams scared to full slide because we do bring both of these guys as well out of the same look. So you're gonna either play the 3-on-3 game here and let the running back take this, or you gotta bring him with you and full slide all of it. All right, so let's talk about it. All right, so you pause this right here. You notice they left guard went left. So I know right now it's center on him, guard here, tackle here, and I know the running back got to have him. All right, and we're playing some type of fire zone behind it, 3 deep, 3 under, 2 deep, 4 under, things of that nature. Well, there go the free guy. Look like he tipping, but there go the free guy. Y'all don't want to know if there's a film session, what it, but there go the free guy. But a lot of stuff for the quarterback got to happen right now, just forcing the issue for them to be in what you want them to be in. All right, same thing here. When you look at it, we got overload coming from the field. That guard went right, away from the overload, then I know it's 1, 2, 3. I know we one-on-one with the back. We got to win our one-on-ones to run it back. All right, if he don't see you, good luck. All right, here goes another picture. It's overload coming from the field. All right, guard went away from the overload. I know him one-on-one. Guess what? The back and pass and free release, so they get into a 5-man protection. Something got to happen fast right here. Something got to happen fast. And they got to find the holes in the 6-man coverage in the fire zone. All right, but they got to find it. So anytime the guard go away from the overload, then I know there's only 3 linemen that are going to pick them 3 up, and I got 1 free. All right, backside, we got a contain guy right here. These 2 linebackers in coverage. And something got to happen fast. All right, love it. All right, another overload. Look like the same one coming from the field, right? We got 1 guy pointing left, we got the center pointing right, we got the right guard pointing right. We got the left guard pointing right again. We got everybody pointing right. So when you look at this picture, this was a team that have shown that they will full slide when they see an overload. And so coming into the game plan, we wanted to show the overload and bring it from the opposite side. Once you full slide, basically you saying all the old linemen are responsible for the gap to their right. So you got B gap, you have A gap, center have A gap, he have B gap, he have C gap. All right, they're trying to full slide it. But what happened in full slide, you lead the C gap to the running back. So we want to show population overload to the field. 1, 2, 3, it's a 4th number coming out here. The same look we've been showing, getting to a 3 deep, 3 under. And now it's coming from the opposite side. This is a 6'4", 250, coming off the edge on a running back. All right, coming off the edge from the running back. So we show overload here to get the full slide, and now we're coming from here. Crazy thing about it, this guy right here should be inside because he's reading this block. So now we're trying to get 2 off the edge. So regardless if they full slide, it should be 2 guys coming on the running back. All right. Watch it live. You see everybody pointing, all 3 of them. They finna full slide it. We dictating to get the full slide. We one-on-one with the running back. All right, any question? Pass pro, mouse. I was scared I wasn't gonna have enough time, but now I know I have enough time to answer questions and kind of go in a little detail about certain stuff. No question?
You talked about your philosophies. So what's your 1st and 10 philosophy? I guess 70-30 run heavy team.
Stop what they do. Stop what they do best. Yeah. However that may look. Let's find the tendencies on 1st down, 2nd down calls. Let's find the telltale backfield set, formation splits. Let's find it, and whatever we had to do, we had to make a check to it. If it's something that we don't handle well, we got to make checks to it. We'll do it. Man, what you got, man?
If a DB give him he say you want to protect the vertical football. If a DB give him a vertical football, then practice, what happens?
All right, so that's crazy. Had to be your own people to mess with you. All right, so that's a sin. We protect the vertical football, especially being a safety coach. That ball started to travel over our head, and I got my head man looking at me. We got issues, all right, and it triggered down. So the standard in the DB room, we give a vertical football. I've been doing it for forever. I just point. And they gonna go from wherever they at to the back of the end zone, they gonna roll back to me on the sideline. They one standard. I don't have no issue. Everybody understand the standard of giving up vertical football. It can be 7-on-7, the middle of the team. Long as we ain't not in a game sector. You give a vertical football, somebody coming to get you. End zone, roll back to me. Everybody should know that, Javance.
A lot of stuff you shown based off pass pro or in passing situations. What kind of run is this?
You got to be careful how you blitz run, depending on what type of run. If it's a zone scheme, I want to overload it because I get the same as a full slide. So if it's a zone scheme, then I'm sending 2 to the back. So we're gonna blitz the back, and we're sending 2 off the edge. So now I got a dive stroke stunt guy that can chase it down. Quarterback pull it. We dictating if it's zone read, now the quarterback got to pull it. And we got 1 for the quarterback coming off the edge. So if it's a zone scheme when it comes to run, I love 2 off the edge, overload stuff. That's a good question though.
I got another question, Coach. Can you talk about the standard? Everybody talk about how you by loafing on the field, but what about the standard when we take the field?
All right, so the standard. So not only between the lines, and we come off the sideline and we break the huddle. It's a sprint to your landmark. The far corner gonna go to the hash and then he gonna reset. It's not 75%, it's not 85%, it's not 97, it's 100%. Ready, break, and we sprint. It's a different mindset. Something you never seen before. All right, but it's the standard. Don't matter if it's between the line, effort. We're gonna coach it every single day. Film session, we're gonna coach it every single day. Starting units off. So starting a unit meeting off, not only we talk about the MA board and things of that nature, we talk about how many perfect plays we have on the previous day. How many plays I got all 11 doing exactly what they supposed to do. Sometimes it's 5 out of 30 and I throw a fit, and then the next day is 13 out of 30, and then the next day is like 21. I'm like, 21 out of 30 now, all 11? That's different. All right, but we set that standard, we set that goal day one. When we come into the unit meeting, they look forward to it. How many perfect plays, Coach? Ugly. We're gonna get it cleaned up. I'm going right to that championship reminder sheet. Here we go. Cause I promise you, it's full. If it's not a bunch of perfect plays, that MA sheet is full. There's a lot of work to be done. Any other question? That's it? That's my time. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
I told y'all, that man's different. That man is different. That ain't just your Rudy Poo shit now. That man is different. The way his mind works, you can tell that he's different. You feel me? The way he breaks shit down, he's relatable. Okay? He's very, very relatable. That's what I mean by he's different. I know a lot of football guys. If you're a football guy, you know all the shit he was talking. That ain't just what makes him different. What makes him different is he's relatable. Okay? He's a football junkie. Okay? And he's somebody who can lead young men. That's tough to do. That's tough to do. When you are trying to lead, not just young men, any goddamn men specifically now, okay? Because we so goddamn, we be talking about women and goddamn it, we are very egotistical. That testosterone is a motherfucker, okay? So a lot of time we don't want to be listening to nobody. That's a man that other men listen to. You feel me? That's one thing though. If you can get folks to listen to you, you still gotta know what the fuck you talking about. You gotta know what you're talking about. See, that's part of our problem as a country right now. We got a man in office who's convinced a lot of motherfuckers to listen to him, but he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. See, that ain't Coach Quinn. That ain't Coach Quinn when it comes to this football. Okay? And so he gets the young men to listen. Okay? They can relate to him and how he presents himself and how he stands on who the fuck he is. But then he's a football junkie who knows what the fuck he's talking about. And that's part of the reason why Jackson State University is the reigning HBCU national champion. That's part of the reason why. You feel me? So shout out to Coach Quinn. Shout out to Coach TC Taylor for having the foresight to elevate him to that stature of defensive coordinator. And shout out to the whole program, man. I look forward to what we're going to do this season. I really do. I look forward to being in those stands. You know, last time I was able to attend the games was in the 23 season. You know, I wasn't able to attend any of the games last year due to me trying to take care of my mother. You feel me? And Lord knows I'd rather my mother be here and me not to be able to attend the games. I'd rather that. But I know in her absence, she would want me to go over there and enjoy myself and root on her Jackson State Tigers. You feel me? So I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy that. Okay. And I will be in those stands knowing that I am watching a genius at work. Put it on some.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.